Okay, the other thing I want to talk about was Shedeur Sanders, and that when he actually, I believe, was the first rookie quarterback to win in 30 years for the Browns in, his season, like his first time out, which I think is amazing, right? Like people been saying all this stuff, but he actually broke a record that I didn't hear too many people talking about because they were still trying to look for the drama side of things. What do you expect to see coming out of him going forward? Josh Allen broke a record too, by the way, so I want to make sure we recognize him as well.
I just want to see good, consistent play from Shedeur. He's young, so I don't expect too much out of him. But I think as long as you keep showing signs of talent and the player he could be in the future, Browns should keep starting him, and hopefully they will.
Reece, what are your thoughts?
I think, honestly, I'm going to go out on a limb and say God put them in a tough position. God was like, hey, man, like, you're going to have to deal with this kid anyway.
Since your seasons are not looking that good, I thought it'd be great if you would pick a backup team. That's going to be your next team if your team don't make it. And I'm going to pick one too. Evan, who would you choose and why?
Probably the Rams. I like Matthew Stafford. I like Sean McVay. I like Puka Nacua. I like Devontae Adams. Yeah.
Devin's going with the Rams as his backup, his secondary team. Reece, what about you?
I know a team. I picked the Packers.
Okay. Why?
I've always liked the Packers.
I always like the Packers. Okay, so Reese's backup team is going to be the Packers. Wow, y'all didn't leave me too much to choose from.
Who would I go with?
So if you had to pick up 4 quarterbacks right now, which would you choose? Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Lamar. I'm not going to put Jalen in there because I know y'all going to go whatever. And Stafford.
What is Bo Nix doing in there?
So you have to choose him. To me, from what he's a comeback king. He's the comeback king. That's why he's in there. He's in there because he's the comeback king. He knows how to come back.
You just mentioned 3 Hall of Famers in Bo Nix.
Okay, so don't choose him. So who would you choose? Welcome to What Your Mama Didn't Tell You, the podcast football edition. Contenders are tightening their grip and pretenders are getting exposed, y'all. Detroit just lit up Dallas, 44-30, and now the league's on notice. On Monday night, it's a seeding heavyweight championship event. My Birds versus the Chargers. Both are 8-4. Everything's on the line. In the AFC East, the Jets and the Dolphins are going to collide in a low-tier fight. Miami may be without Tyreek Hill, so the Jets may have one up. Out west, Denver rolls in at 10-2, trying to bury the Raiders. But rivalry does not care about records sometimes, so who knows? Anything can happen. And on Sunday night, the Rams bring a 9-3 record and Stafford's monster season into the desert. It's December football now. Short weeks, big hits, bigger mistakes, and every game writes a new headline. Week 14 starts right now. All right, guys, let's get right to it. How you looking for them Jets, Devin?
We're playing the Dolphins, so yeah.
Hopefully you win. But do you think you're going to win? And if so, why?
Probably not. The Dolphins have been hot. They've won, I think, 5 of their last 6 games or something like that.
Okay.
So probably not, but it's fine either way because if we lose, we'll get a higher pick.
Okay. So you're already going to the next season. Reece, how about them Falcons? Actually, yeah, we'll talk about them more, but how about them Falcons right now? How you feeling?
I'm just ready for the season to be over.
My. Okay, so I had a little exercise I wanted us to do. Since your seasons are not looking that good, I thought it'd be great if you would pick a backup team. That's going to be your next team if your team don't make it. And I'm going to pick one too. Evan, who would you choose and why?
Probably the Rams. I like Matthew Stafford. I like Sean McVay. I like Puka Nacua. I like Devontae Adams. Yeah.
Devin's going with the Rams as his backup, his secondary team. Reece, what about you?
I know a team. I picked the Packers.
Okay. Why?
I've always liked the Packers.
I always like the Packers. Okay, so Reese's backup team is going to be the Packers. Wow, y'all didn't leave me too much to choose from. Who would I go with outside of them two? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that and come back because I don't know. Y'all just took all the nice teams. Okay, so let's talk about the team status and positions, right? So right now, how are you feeling about the Patriots? They are currently the top team record-wise. How do you feel about them?
They have a good young quarterback. The rest of the team's playing well. They have a strong defense, decent running back, good O-line, good head coach.
Who's their running back?
Ramondre Stevenson.
So do you think they could win it all?
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Oh, wow.
You actually think the Patriots could win it all?
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, I disagree.
Say more, both of you.
I mean, like, this is their first year being back in contention. Like, and even though they're like, yeah, they're good. Like, I don't know. I don't see them actually. I don't see them in that tier.
No. Devin, what about you?
Well, if they get the first seed week 1, I'd have a bye in the wild card, which means that they'll only have to play 2 games to make the Super Bowl. If the Bills lose in the wild card or the divisional, in fact, they probably won't even have to play the Bills if they do until the AFC Championship game, probably depending on seeding. So, yeah.
So you think they could take the path of least resistance possibly to the Super Bowl, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the Bengals made the Super Bowl in their first year being back in contention, if that's what you could call it. And their path was probably a good deal more difficult. And I think that team was just as good, if not worse, than this current Patriots team. And they had a definite chance to win it all against the Rams. So I think the Patriots definitely have a chance.
Interesting. So let's talk about the Broncos. Leading the AFC West at 10-2. Second best record in the AFC behind New England. If there was a matchup between them two, you're saying maybe there won't be that matchup, but if there is, who's coming on top out of those two? The Broncos and the Pats. Obviously, they can't play each other in the Super Bowl, but I'm just saying.
You're saying like in the AFC Championship?
Yeah.
I would probably say that the Patriots would probably beat them.
Really?
If the Broncos can score 21 points, they can pretty much beat anybody.
But that's...
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'd probably slightly lean Patriots.
Wow. Patriots are looking like they're kind of getting some little love over here today. I mean, they came out of nowhere. I kind of feel like they might be a sleeper team. Like the Texans, too. I think they're also a sleeper team. Those two, I think, are really sleeper teams. But yeah, the Broncos got a little bit of something in them. But I don't know. You're right. They have to be really, really on, or they're just not on. Oh, nobody said anything about the Chicago Bears. What do y'all think about the Chicago Bears at 9-3 leading the NFC North? Nobody chose them as their backup team.
No.
Why not?
I mean, I don't think that their offense is consistent enough.
They got the better record, 9-3.
Their offense is not consistent enough.
Okay. Devin, what are your thoughts?
I think they're a good team. It's year 1 with Ben Johnson. I think he's proving that he's a good head coach for the Bears. I think their defense is more the issue for me. Yeah, they have a good run game. If Caleb Williams could be more consistent, they could really be a very good offense. I think they're a good offense. They could be a very good offense if Caleb's more consistent. And yeah, my main concern would be on the defensive end.
Okay. Now let's talk about my Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all go easy, but I know y'all gonna come hard. We are leading NFC East despite our recent losses. What do you think about us taking it all right here, right now, before we play the Chargers?
I think it's possible, but I think, like, honestly, I feel like all the stuff that you guys have going on was, like, really avoidable. And I think to win back-to-back titles, you have to be very focused and very clear-minded. And you guys are not that. So I think that could be a difficulty when it comes to winning big games and everybody being on the same page. Like, yeah, I don't know. Seems like there's a lot of ego in Philly right now.
A lot of ego in Philly right now. I like that, Reece. Devin.
Yeah, I don't know. It was bad vibes.
What do the bad vibes say? If they spoke, what would they say?
Everybody didn't seem to be on the same page, so it doesn't make me optimistic.
So I'll ask you this follow-up question. Do you think that a championship team trying to repeat is going to fall at some point in the season, or do you think they're just going to sail all the way through the second time around, back to back? Devin.
I think, yeah, there's some...
I said the Chiefs did that. The Chiefs had 2 straight years where they just breezed through everybody.
Nah, that's not true. The year they won their second championship, they were 10-7. I think they lost 4 or 7 or something like that.
But
during the year.
Were we ever sitting here talking about them like we're talking about the Eagles, like at least locker room wise? I don't think so.
Not locker room wise, but there was definitely some questions on whether or not they were the same team that just won the Super Bowl. So I get what she means, but I don't think you guys are the Chiefs. I don't think...
What do you mean by that? When you say you don't think we're the Chiefs, what do you mean by that? Be more specific.
Well, the Chiefs have had they've had stability in their team, I think, in a way you guys haven't. You've changed coordinators a lot because a lot of them have gotten hired and fired. The Chiefs, they have Andy Reid. They had him the entire time, essentially. They had Spagnuolo, their defensive coordinator, Chris Jones, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. All of those guys have been consistent parts of the team, and there's never been, like, stuff in the media about them as much, complaining and stuff about the team. Your offensive coordinator, I think he should probably be fired, and he's going to be coaching you guys in the postseason. And A.J. Brown's still going to be unhappy come the postseasons.
So you think we have more unresolved issues than possibly the Chiefs had at this point in time, essentially?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Reece, anything to add?
Nope.
Okay, so you're a no on us taking it all the way. Devin, you're a maybe or you're a yes or a maybe? What?
No, I don't think he will.
So you're a no. So you're both no's. Okay, well, I guess time will tell. So let's talk about the Houston Texans, right? They've had a 4-game win streak. They're up in the power rankings, putting themselves back together and possibly in playoff contention discussion. How do you see that playing out for them?
I don't think
No.
they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna make any noise in the postseason.
What about the Seahawks? They've moved up to top 10 teams due to their consistent play. And now they're like a serious wild card contender. Do you think they make it into the playoffs, the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reece, what about you?
for sure.
Okay. So let's talk a bit about the NBA and then we'll come back to the NFL. And the Pistons, wow, Detroit is looking good. Yeah, I think Detroit may be my backup team because it must be fun in Detroit right now. The Pistons keep rolling. They're making a statement. Reece, did you see their last game? They beat Atlanta. Your Atlanta people, not your Falcons, but your Atlanta people.
No, don't say I'm Atlanta people. I have no association with Atlanta other things.
Where basketball is concerned. So it was their 11th straight win, their longest streak in 18 years. Cade Cunningham had 25 points on his return, 10 assists. They improved to 13-2, their best start since 2005 to 2006. Do you think they can go all the way?
Yes.
Say more.
They were a good team last year. They've clearly taken that next step. Cade Cunningham taking that next step. They're definitely a threat to come out of the East.
Is what could stop them or who could stop them?
The only team that I think could beat them in a 7-game series, if Jason Tatum comes back, maybe the Celtics, and if the 76ers play really well, then the 76ers. Is there a team I'm forgetting in the East, Devin?
No, not really.
I feel like I'm forgetting a team.
I don't know. All right, so we'll go with those two for now. The Hawks, did you see the game where they came back from a 22-point deficit and beat the Phoenix Suns?
Who?
The Hawks, Atlanta Hawks.
To beat the Suns?
Yeah, 124-122.
Nah, that's not really meaningful basketball for me to be watching.
So we talked last time about the fact that Chris Paul is leaving his final season. We all agreed that it was time for him to go. But apparently the Clippers unexpectedly released him during a road trip recently. I don't think they even let him go all the way through. Is that true? Did you hear that?
Because him and Tyronn Lue don't get along.
Okay. What happened with them? Why are they not getting along?
Because Chris Paul actually wants to make the Clippers a good team, and Tyronn Lue just wants to.
Be nice.
We're being real.
Tyronn Lue just wants to what?
He just wants to hoop.
He just wants to hoop. Okay.
He thinks he knows better, I guess. Maybe he does. He's a championship coach. So I can't.
Okay. Yeah, so Chris Paul seems like he deserves a little bit more respect than he's getting right now. He's one of the two players, I think, with LeBron to top 20,000 points plus 10,000 assists, which is massive. That's just crazy. I didn't realize that he had that stat. Active leader in the NBA in assists and steals. So it's kind of like, I feel like he's being disrespected a little bit. Do you agree or no, Devin?
Who, Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a bad deal by the Clippers. They definitely did him wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that came out about it.
Yeah, that's not cool. Now, what does point of God mean? Do you know what that means? Have you heard that?
Point guard.
Point God. Sorry, point God, not point of God. What does point God mean?
That's
He
his
all
nick-
looked at me like point of God or point God. Point
that's his-
God, I meant. What does that mean?
That's his nickname.
I did not know that.
Mm,
Why is that his nickname?
because that's what he was.
Okay, he was a point guard who was like, I guess the best out there.
Yeah.
Reece,
Yeah,
am I having a mama moment right now?
you're having a not knowing ball moment.
I do know ball. I just did not know that term. Okay, don't try to put me outside. I played. You learned some stuff from me. Real talk.
True.
Son, right or wrong?
True.
Okay. So don't be talking to your mama that way. Talk about, she don't know ball. Okay. Anyway, moving right along. I can't believe he said that to me. Yo, he said that to me. He gonna talk about I don't know ball. Really? I wish I had some of my basketball photos from Africa, but unfortunately I don't know where they are right now. So we could just represent for me basketball-wise here. Because this little boy don't come out his face talking crazy. I'm talking to you, son. Second son. It's your answer. Devin, talk to your brother for me.
I don't think you know how good Chris Paul was in his prime.
That don't mean I don't know ball. That
Yes,
means
it
I
does.
just don't know Chris Paul's situation.
I think knowing how good Chris Paul was in his prime is a good indicator of how much ball you know.
Oh, really? So y'all
I
both
do.
say I don't know ball now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to take that offline to finish this conversation, y'all, because we can't finish it on here. Anyway, so let's talk about Broncos versus Raiders. What are you feeling about that? Because that game, it's kind of like top team versus rock bottom team pressure game. And these are the kind of games where sometimes out of nowhere people win. Do you think that's possible that the Raiders could do that? Bo Nix?
No, the Raiders aren't going to win that game, I don't think.
No, not at all. You got no love for them, Reece? What about you?
I don't think the Raiders are going to win that game. The Raiders have been pretty bad this year.
I wanted to talk about the Commanders. What do you see as the outlook for the Commanders? Obviously, this season is not good. What do you see as the outlook for them next season? Do you think they come back? Obviously, with Jayden Daniels bigger, does size matter? I would think he's going to come back stronger. But do you think they actually are contenders next year? Because they kind of sitting in that middle category where they might not get really great picks, and he might come back, and they may just not be able to surround him with enough people. What are your thoughts about that?
Jayden Daniels in his return?
Yeah, just the return of the Commanders in total next year. Does that look a lot more promising, or does it look kind of mid or still where it is because of where they're sitting right now?
It's tough to say. The best way to do these things when you're building a team, especially a young team, is building through the draft and supplementing through free agency. They're going to have top picks probably in this next year. They could make a resurgence. That's also a tough division. Well, not a particularly tough division, honestly. The Eagles are there. Cowboys are there. We'll have to see.
Yeah. What about you, Reece? What do you think on that?
I think that next year they're going to be really good. I think Jayden Daniels just had a rough go of it this year. I think something happened. Do they have a different head coach or something? What happened with their head coach?
Same guy.
Same guy. But yeah, I think they'll figure it out. I think they'll be fine. I expect them to be good.
Okay, the other thing I want to talk about was Shedeur Sanders, and that when he actually, I believe, was the first rookie quarterback to win in 30 years for the Brown in, his season, like his first time out, which I think is amazing, right? Like people been saying all this stuff, but he actually broke a record that I didn't hear too many people talking about because they were still trying to look for the drama side of things. What do you expect to see coming out of him going forward? Josh Allen broke a record too, by the way. So I want to make sure we recognize him as well.
I just want to see good, consistent play from Shedeur. He's young, so I don't expect too much out of him. But I think as long as you keep showing signs of talent and the player he could be in the future, Browns should keep starting him, and hopefully they will.
Reece, what are your thoughts?
I think especially in these next 2 weeks, if he plays well or decent, he puts up a good fight, he wins a game or two, I think they have no choice but to invest in him and invest in what he's giving them and what Dylan Gabriel has not given them, and what investing in some old quarterback and not in the future would not do for them. So I think, honestly, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say God put them in a tough position. God was like, hey man, like you're gonna have to deal with this kid anyway.
Pay attention.
So yeah,
I love that. That could very well be what happened. Sometimes people have to come to Jesus moment, and this may be it. So I kind of agree with you on that.
Please allow Shedeur to do his best so he could pull some strings and get me on the Browns too. And please make number 21 available somehow. But
What is this award? It's the franchise player. 21 gone, bro.
well, never mind. 28 will do. Thank you very much, Lord. And in Jesus' name, amen.
So if you had to pick 4 quarterbacks right now, which would you choose? Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Lamar. I'm not gonna put Jalen in there because I know y'all gonna go whatever. And Stafford.
What is Bo Nix doing in there?
So you have to choose him. To me, from what he's a comeback king. He's the comeback king. That's why he's in there. He's in there because he's the comeback king. He knows how to come back.
You just mentioned 3 Hall of Famers in Bo Nix.
Okay, so don't choose him. So who would you choose?
Right now,
Josh,
probably Stafford.
Stafford? Okay.
like I should pick Stafford because whatever, but nah, man.
You go Lamar? Or you just added Lamar? Okay. Lamar has been a disappointment this year, as has Jayden, which is a bummer for me because I expected to see the both of them doing some great things.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we're going to have to wait for the next season, pretty much, and hope that they're all bigger and stronger and they have the right cast around them, which is really important. So let's go into predictions. I want us to spend a little bit of time first on the Eagles and Chargers matchup because I think that's like a really heavyweight game. And then we can run through. So let's talk about Eagles versus Chargers and let's really break that down, right? Because that's a really, really critical game. Devin, what is your perspective on who's going to win and why?
I think the Chargers are going to win.
Why?
Bad vibes from the Eagles. I seem like they're in free fall. Also, I kind of just want the Chargers to win. It's kind of like I like the Chargers more than the Eagles.
You want to come home and eat food for Christmas?
It's going to be tough for the Chargers because both of their offensive tackles are out. But you guys played the Bears, and they ran all over you. So hopefully the Chargers can do the same thing.
I don't know what he eating for Christmas, y'all. Reece?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what happens. It should be an interesting game, but I think that the Eagles should just win. But if the Chargers do just like get to do whatever they want to, that would suck. And that would be kind of funny. If y'all lost that game, then I would definitely say you guys are not winning the Super Bowls. But I am 50-50 on it, really. I don't really have a dog of who I think.
Well, I have a dog in this fight, and it's clear it's the Eagles. I think our run game is going to match up really, really well against the Chargers, who are historically inconsistent with their run defense. I think Jalen Hurts is going to perform extremely well in the high leverage situation on prime time. And I know that the Chargers lose every time, almost every time, when it's a one-score game. So we just got to run up the score early, and they're going to lose. So, yeah, it's going to be a competitive game. But bring it, baby.
Titans, Browns.
Browns.
I'm going Shedeur all the way.
Seahawks, Falcons.
Seahawks.
Wait, no, Seahawks, Falcons. Hold on. I'm coming with you, son. I'm coming with you. No, I'm coming with you. I want to go Falcons with you.
Colts, Jaguars.
Jaguars. Wait, who's home?
It's in Jacksonville. I'm going Jags.
I'm going Jags, too. What you got, Devin?
I think probably Jags. Make
Colts. A call.
I'm going to say Colts.
Devin's going Colts.
Commanders, Vikings.
Commanders.
Ooh, Commanders. Shout out Commanders. I'm going Commanders today.
Commanders as well. Bengals, Bills.
I'm going Bills. No, I'm changed that. I'm going Bengals.
Bills.
Saints, Buccaneers.
Wait, what did you choose, Reece?
Oh, sorry, I'm picking Bengals because I need obviously.
Devin, who did you pick?
I said Bills.
Okay.
Saints, Buccaneers.
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 There's Ravens. Steelers, Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm going Steelers.
I always love it when they play.
I'm going Steelers. And I hope I'm right so I can say y'all were wrong. Next one.
Broncos, Raiders.
Broncos v. Raiders.
Rivalry chaos.
Plus top seed pressure. Raiders could just be that spoiler for the Broncos.
Broncos.
I am going Broncos.
Rams, Cardinals.
I am going Rams.
Rams. Bears, Packers.
Bears it is for me.
Is Josh Jacobs playing?
Bears, Packers, you said?
Yeah, Josh Jacobs is playing too.
I'm going Packers.
Bears v. Packers. Cold weather, hot steaks. Ball security, war.
Yeah, I'm going to go Packers. Texans, Chiefs.
Ooh, I'm going Texans. Texans, baby.
I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs.
Eagles, Chargers.
Chargers.
This child really not going to eat no food this Christmas. Lord Jesus. He going to get his mama. All right, y'all. Eagles v. Chargers. Big brand, big stage, big consequences. Let's go get it. How about that Cowboy Smackdown? I was so happy. Okay, you don't have to understand. So many Cowboys fans send me hate mail, but like crazy, like trying to be cute mail when we lose. So I was kind of happy that they got the back. I'm just saying, that was a get back. Plus, they beat us, which I was not happy about. So for many reasons, it was just great. Hi, I'm Racheal. You're watching What Your Mama Didn't Tell You, the podcast. If you like what you're hearing, please comment, like, and subscribe.